They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will put total leather and will get started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Miami's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
My defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do. And they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback. See the big fella. Wait for him to get open. Hit him.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
How electrifying is this guy with the balls in his hands? I'll tell you, he's making a name for himself all across college football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pressure coming. Turns it on in midfield. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. Turning it on. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got the first down and more. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To throw, it's Applewhite. Oh, he wants it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-start. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are on the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Slithers into space. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heel.
Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, number 19. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. That one never had a chance, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Finds his man, it's Court. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try to pop the draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Lofton. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw ball to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Looking for space, it's Pringle. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And linebacker and speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Woodman.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Pulls it in. It's Stringer. There he goes. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And a confident throw and catch in there in the red zone at the 13. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes! The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Lost a throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Carr. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you could look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the ball's out there after it. Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the ground with the back. Yeah. Fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Lyle. Got some room in at the goal line. Touchdown Miami. And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Canes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the run, it's Lyle. Oh, he's got enough space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shot saved the touchdown. The Canes aren't threatening on 1st and goal. Try to march their way in. Touchdown, Hurricane! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, put max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
It's complete. Hard-hitting tackle.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Ellington. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic, turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. It'll be a draw. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, they want to take their time here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Hurricanes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Calvo. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 27, his offense facing a third and long. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Found a little running room on that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better, you know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to...